You're waiting for things to calm down before you start. Before you train, before you build, before you commit to anything that matters. You tell yourself, once work slows down, once this crisis ends, once life stabilizes, then you'll begin. It won't calm down, ever. And that belief is destroying you. You're not wrong to think this way. Your mind defaults to believing chaos is temporary. Once this project finishes, once the kids are older, once we move, once the economy stabilizes, that voice in your head isn't weakness, it's biology. The human brain evolved to treat disruption as exception, not rule. We're wired to expect a return to baseline, to normal, to peace. But that wiring is outdated. The world you live in now operates at a frequency your ancestors never experienced. Constant input, infinite demands, perpetual uncertainty. Your nervous system keeps waiting for the chaos to pass, like waiting for a storm to clear. Except the storm isn't passing, it's the new weather pattern. And while you wait for calm that never comes, your life is passing. Your capacity is atrophying. Your projects are dying in draft folders. This isn't motivational panic. This is operational reality. If chaos is permanent, then the skill you need isn't patience. It's what we call iron mind. The capacity to function while the world stays broken. If you're done waiting for permission from circumstances, subscribe. This channel doesn't teach hope. It teaches operation. The problem with waiting. Here's what's actually happening when you postpone action until things calm down. You're not being prudent, you're being paralyzed. The mind treats chaos as a validity problem. I can't start my business during economic uncertainty. I can't focus on health during a stressful job transition. I can't build anything meaningful while life is this unstable. That logic sounds reasonable. It's not. It's avoidance dressed as strategy. Because here's the brutal truth. Life has always been unstable. You just didn't notice. When you look back at peaceful periods of your life, they weren't actually peaceful. You just had fewer responsibilities, so the chaos didn't register as chaos. A 20-year-old with no dependents thinks life is manageable. A 35-year-old with a mortgage, kids, aging parents, and a demanding career thinks life is overwhelming. Same world, different load. The chaos didn't increase. Your awareness of it did. So if you're waiting for life to simplify before you act, you're waiting for a fantasy. The only variable that changes is your capacity to operate inside complexity. That capacity is iron mind. An iron mind doesn't come from optimism. It comes from operating despite pessimism. This is the distinction most people miss. Iron mind isn't believing things will work out. It's functioning without needing to believe that. It's not self-deception. It's operational detachment from the need for certainty. You know the world is hostile. You know your project might fail. You know life won't reward effort fairly. And you act anyway, not because you're hopeful, because you're competent. Competence is what remains when motivation leaves, when certainty vanishes, when the world confirms your pessimism. Iron mind is competence under permanent adversity. Most people think pessimism and action are incompatible. They're not. Ruminative pessimism is incompatible with action. But operational pessimism is the foundation of iron mind. Here's the framework. We call it truth versus utility. Truth. Life is structurally hostile. Suffering outweighs pleasure. Chaos is permanent. Your efforts might not matter. Utility. Dwelling on that truth daily increases suffering without producing insight. Iron mind is holding both layers simultaneously. You know the truth, but you don't marinate in it. You use pessimism as a diagnostic lens, then you put it away and execute. This is what we mean by discretion of pessimism. It's a tool, not an atmosphere. If you're tracking this and it resonates, hit the like button. That signal tells the algorithm this isn't entertainment, it's architecture. How to build iron mind. 3 practices. The last one is the hardest. Practice 1. Via Negativa. Before you add anything to your life, remove sources of unnecessary chaos. Most people try to build resilience by adding disciplines, meditation, journaling, cold showers, routines. That's backwards. If your life is drowning in low-value chaos, adding high-value habits just increases total load. Via Negativa says, subtract first, optimize second, cancel commitments that drain without benefit, end relationships that create friction without growth, delete apps you compulsively check but don't intentionally use. Reducing chaos is already reducing suffering. That's the foundation. You can't build iron mind while bleeding energy to garbage inputs. Subtraction creates space. Space creates capacity. Capacity enables action under adversity. So start there. Practice 2. Discretion of pessimism. You need to understand something uncomfortable. Pessimism is true, but truth and utility are not the same thing. Knowing life is hostile helps you plan. Repeating that fact to yourself daily helps you ruminate. Planning is productive. Rumination is self-sabotage with intellectual aesthetics. Iron mind requires you to use pessimism without inhabiting it. Here's how. Treat pessimism as calibration, not identity. When making decisions, assume worst-case scenarios, plan for failure, expect resistance, build redundancy. That's pessimism as tool. Then, once you've planned, put it away. Don't rehearse disaster. Don't vocalize hopelessness. Don't marinate in the structural negativity of existence. You already know it's bad. Repeating it doesn't make you smarter. It makes you weaker. Discretion means see clearly, then act anyway. Practice 3. Operate without belief. This is the hardest one, the one most people can't accept. You're waiting to feel ready before you act. You're waiting to believe your project will succeed before you start it. You won't feel ready. You won't believe it'll work. Iron mind is the capacity to execute without internal conviction. Not self-deception, not fake positivity, just movement despite doubt. Most people wait to believe before they act. Iron mind doesn't wait for psychological alignment. It moves while misaligned. Not because belief doesn't matter, because repeated execution builds belief faster than waiting for it. You don't manufacture confidence in a vacuum. You extract it from proof. Proof comes from doing. Action doesn't replace belief, it generates it. You think it might fail? Probably. Start it anyway. You don't believe you're capable? Irrelevant. Function anyway. This is absorptive action. You're so occupied doing that rumination loses bandwidth. Flow state isn't happiness. It's the natural anesthesia of rumination. When you're deep in problem solving, the existential dread has nowhere to land. Not because you're optimistic, because you're busy. Absorption is the only real defense against the mind's tendency to spiral. And absorption doesn't require belief. It requires initiation. Start. The belief follows, or it doesn't. Either way, you're functioning. That's iron mind. Conclusion. So when will things calm down? Never. The chaos is permanent. The uncertainty is structural. The world will not stabilize to accommodate your readiness. And that's exactly why you need iron mind now. Not to wait for peace, to operate without it. Not to believe things will work out, to function whether they do or not. Iron mind isn't optimism. It's not hope. It's not resilience in the motivational sense. It's operational capacity under permanent adversity. Via Negativa, discretion of pessimism, action without belief. That's the protocol. Leave a comment. What's the one thing you've been postponing until things calm down? Name it. Accountability starts with declaration.